say in Germany it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not like in Africa where you could just easily pay peanuts and then you get some sort of training and develop yourself. I had to work on myself personally. I sit in my room basically and I make rehearsals. I could scream loud and yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Africans in Diaspora. With me here I have Enya, and Enya is going to introduce herself further. So can the audience meet you?
Okay, hello. My name is Enya Kelvin. I'm a gospel music minister based in Germany, Munich. Happily married with a child, a beautiful princess.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, I'm studying medicine. And yeah, doing music as well. So we're doing it two hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
God is helping us.
So how has it been so far? You know, mixing nursing career and also the music career.
Well, I would say it's been the grace of God, and God has, so far so good, seen me to where I am today.
Okay.
And we're still hoping on Him that He will take us far.
Yes.
And that He will see us to the end of my study, and that by the end of the day I would be where I want to be.
Oh, glory. So I want to ask, what's your background is like? You know, you talked about the fact that you're a music minister. You know, can you tell us like the background? How did you jump into music? You know, and how it grew to where you are currently?
Well, my name Enya actually, it's an abbreviation of my name, like Ogene Akbobo, and this means my life is in God's hand. And I'll basically say my life is in God's hand, really, because everything that happens, I didn't plan for it. It's God's perfect will. God spoke to me, and when He speaks, He brings to pass.
All right.
When I got into the music ministry, I never planned to get into singing or professionally or something. I was just like a little girl serving from my heart, from the bottom of my heart. I wanted to be a means or a measure where God uses and then blesses people. And so I rendered my heart, the whole of my heart to God. And from there, God decided to pick me and use me. And He gave me an assignment to organize concerts, to draw people to Him, where we praise and worship Him annually. And this concert is called the Called Musical Concert because basically it is a call. It's not a thing I just woke up and decided to do.
Okay.
And by the grace of God, we've had like 3 series, and we're planning and looking forward to the 4th by the grace of God.
Also, so one thing that I would want you to also talk about is how you developed your skills. You know, in terms of your vocal strength. You know, releasing music and you know a lot of things, music management generally.
Well, I say in Germany it's not easy. It's not like in Africa where you could just easily pay peanuts and then you get some sort of training and develop yourself. I had to work on myself personally. I sit in my room basically and I make rehearsals. I could scream loud and my role models, I could say, Tasha Cobbs, and the likes of Whitney Houston, blessed memory, and I make practice at home. I watch YouTube, and and God has been faithful.
Okay. So another question is for someone who would like to walk in the steps, you know, that you have actually gone, you know. What would you advise the person that, like, practical steps, you know, like you talked about rehearsing at home? Can you say maybe like quantify it, like maybe more or less like in a week you are doing 5 hours, 6 hours, you know, or it's like every
in Germany that is not possible, especially when you have to work or you have to go to school. That is impossible. But I mean, self-determination, determined to do something, even if it's just twice in a week or once in a week, but fix yourself and be determined. Just determine that this week or this day I have made so amount of time or 30 minutes or 1 hour into something. I wouldn't say really, if I say I do this like every time, I'm lying. But I know that I dedicate some time when I want. I am so self-determined. When I want to do something, I want to get something, I set my goals and I go for it. So set your goals and make up your mind, and then above all, look unto God.
Oh.
And then, yeah,
awesome.
He will see you through.
So you just released a new song. Yeah, can you tell us about it?
Actually, Miru, it's not a new song.
Okay.
It's a song we released since I think February last year.
Okay.
And the what's it called? The
feedback.
Feedback.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. The feedback was great. People wanted to see more. People wanted to hear more. In fact, I got to some extent where I was getting invitation to minister just Miru.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, somehow, yeah, they requested to get a video from Miru, and by the grace of God, God helped us. It's a small one. It's our first video. But I tell you, today I got a news, and someone checked in on YouTube and said, "Oh, Miru is doing really good," because so far so good. It wasn't really a big project, but it's doing well.
Okay.
And it's blessing lives. So I would like you to go and see.
Yeah.
Miru. It's on Enya Calvin YouTube channel. So just take your time. It's just a 4-minute video, and surely you'll be blessed.
Yeah. Can you spell Miru so that?
So Miru.
Yeah.
M-I-Y.
R
U W
E. All right, so you have listened Miorue. Did I get the pronunciation?
Yeah, Miorue.
So you can type that on the search bar in YouTube and actually look for it, or you can go directly to our channel, Enya Calvin. Okay. All right, so do you have any last word for people out there, whether in the diaspora, in Africa, who are also looking at doing music, who are looking at pursuing one passion or the other, based on your own experience, what would you say the person should actually do?
What will I say? Don't go for what other people are doing. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Go for what you know you have been sent to do, what you have been called for. Don't copy others. That is the one thing that will drive you. Yeah? And then passion, and then determination.
All right. So everyone, you have listened to what Enya has to say. She has actually talked about the fact that for you to succeed in whatever venture you find yourself in, or in whatever passion you have, be authentic. Be yourself, and be determined, and the sky is just the starting point. So to the next episode, or do you have any final word?
Just look out for Enya.
Oh, look out for Enya. Very good. So to the next episode of Africans in Diaspora, don't forget to like and also to subscribe and to share with your friends and family. See you guys in the next video. Ciao.